What is up, everybody? The Game Dex here, bringing you episode 2 of our Pokemon Showdown series. This will be another set of 5 random battles. Let us begin. Our first battle is against the Taco in the Sky. He leads with a Pharaoh, we lead with an X-Cloud. I am just gonna Ice Beam here. That's it. He'll probably be faster because we only have the choice specs and our speed is very slow. Let's see what he does. What is he gonna do? He drill runs, only does 35% with a crit. Ah, Ice Beam didn't kill. We'll just Ice Beam again. He might switch out if he wants to save his Pharaoh. He switches out, goes into his Hypno. His Hypno takes 25%. I'm going to expect. I'm just going to switch out into Chandelier. I'll probably take a Psychic and then hit it hard with a Shadow Ball. He misses his Toxic. Okay. I'm going to substitute, expecting the switch. What item do we have? We have the leftovers. We made the right play. He switches out. We get the substitute up. And now we can just hit him with a Fire Blast. Drill Run broke through our sub, but we were able to knock out Pharaoh. He sends back out Hypno. I'm just gonna Shadow Ball. He said he misclicked. He switches out, sends into his Crocodile. I'm going to switch out, not wanting to take an Earthquake. He knocks off Delibird lives with 3%. Is he faster? Most likely, so I'm going to Ice Shard. Get as much damage as possible. He knocks out Delibird. 5-5. And I'm going to switch in Superior. Superior can just get a Leaf Storm off. Get that contrary boost. He switches out, back into his Hypno. Hypno took the Leaf Storm. And I am going to... He's probably going to want to poison us, so I'm going to switch into Garbodor. He used Toxic. I can just Toxic him. If he wants to Psychic, it won't kill. But it does drop our special defense. We're not living anymore. And I'm going to set all of his Mons on a small timer, getting poisoned whenever they switch in. Going to switch back into Chandelier. He's probably going to switch out again and get the substitute. Hide behind a sub. Get chip damage on whatever he wants to send out, which is his Garbodor. He got rid of the Toxic Spikes, but I can just Hidden Power Ground. Does 43%. He wants to set up his own Toxic Spikes, which isn't great. There's not much I can do about it. I'm just gonna Hidden Power Ground again. He sets up his spikes. So we're only going to get poison, not toxic, which is fine. Will he sack Garbodor, or will he let it live? He's thinking about it. He switches out. He sends out his Swoobat. He made the right play. But I can just Shadow Ball. Get super effective damage. Air Slash. Broke the sub. Shadow Ball. Killed Swoobat. He said, "Oh wow." He underestimated Swoobat, but Swoobat didn't do that much. I'm going to expect the knockoff. I'm gonna just send out an Exploud, maybe sack it off. Sacked off that. Switch into Superior. I'm just gonna Leaf Storm. Get as much damage as possible. I could see him switching into Garbodor to take this Leaf Storm. He switches into Abomasnow. Do we have anything to take Abomasnow? We have Hidden Power Fire. Abomasnow's not gonna like a 2 times boosted Hidden Power Fire. Let's see. He Mega Evolves. He Ice Shards. Superior lives. Hidden Power knocks out Abomasnow. And we are 3-3. What will he switch into? I'd like to see Crocodile, but he's not. He sends out Hypno. I am gonna just Leaf Storm. Get as much damage as possible. Psychic kills. And now I'm going to send out Chandelure. And I can just freely... I'm gonna actually Fire Blast. In case Crocodile comes in. Because Crocodile can take the Shadow Ball. He uses Protect, probably to see what I'm going to do. Toxic almost takes him out. A Toxic does take him out. It was the Hail that almost took him out. What will he switch into? He switches into his Crocodile. Crocodile's not gonna like whatever I throw at its way, so I'm just going to Hidden Power Ground. Oh, it was faster. Oh, okay. I'm gonna send out Klitzer then, and I am going to Water Pulse. Superpower doesn't kill. It dies due to Life Orb. And now we just have to kill Garbodor. And I am going to Water Pulse to get Stab. And just hope... Oh! Klitzer was slow, so unfortunately we lost. GG. We are at 0-1 starting this week. Our next battle, we're battling Clud4913. We're leading with Darmanitan, he's leading with Aromatisse. I'm just going to Flare Blitz. Hopefully get as much damage as possible. Flare Blitz kills the Aromatisse. We take recoil damage. But we are one step closer to winning this battle. He sends out Kingler. I am going to switch out into Maractus because it has Storm Drain. Crab Hammer, boost our special attack. I am going to toxic whatever comes in. Oh, he wanted to leave his Kingler. Which isn't the best for us, because he may be able to kill us next turn. I'm going to Giga Drain now. Superpower may kill us, which is unfortunate. But it might not, because he did get the minus special attack. Superpower kills us. I am going to switch out into Yanmega. I'm going to protect turn 1, get an early speed boost to make sure we outspeed, which we should, but I'm not going to risk it. He's taking his time to think, because he probably knows Yanmega has Giga Drain. He's just going to Rock Slide. Toxic does some more damage, and Giga Drain should kill from here. He switches out to Excadrill. Neutral damage doesn't do that much, which isn't the best. Going to protect to see what he does. He just Rock Slides. And I am going to switch out into Lucario to take this incoming Rock Slide. Take it very well. Is this Mega Lucario? It is Mega Lucario. Oh boy. I am going to Aura Sphere, because he'll knock out the Excadrill. Let's go. And now it's 5-4. He sends out Sigilyph. I am going to Dark Pulse. Hopefully get some flinches or just knock it out. Don't want it Cosmic Powering. Got one Cosmic Power. I'm going to Nasty Plot to get 2 times, so we're back to equal when he Cosmic Powers. Nasty Plot. Oh, he Psycho Shift. He burned my Lucario. Fortunately, it's a special Lucario, so it's fine. Dark Pulse knocks out Sigilyph. 5-3. Well, at least he switches into his Kingler. Kingler probably won't want to take this Aura Sphere. Aura Sphere knocks out Kingler. We're almost finished with this battle, unless he has something that can finish Lucario. He sends out Regice. Regice is not going... I'm just going to Aura Sphere. Aura Sphere kills Regice. And it looks like we're gonna win game 2. And he forfeit. So we are 1-1 so far. Our next battle is against NK. He leads with a Cradily. We're leading with a Zapdos. I am going to U-turn, expecting this incoming Rock Slide. U-turn does 25%. I'm going to switch out into Muck. Muck takes the Rock Slide alright, and we are able to Gunk Shot. He switches into Marowak. We miss the Gunk Shot. Expecting the Earthquake, I am going to switch out into Farfetch. He just sets up his Stealth Rock, which isn't the best because weak to Stealth Rocks, weak to Stealth Rocks, weak to Stealth Rocks. I am going to Leaf Blade. Leaf Blade gets a crit, does 51% He misses his Stone Edge, and we should just be able to Leaf Blade again. Unfortunately, it probably won't be a crit, but we can hope. Leaf Blade. Another crit! We kill! He switches out into Cradily. He's probably going to Rock Slide. I'm just going to Brave Bird. It's going to be neutral damage. Does 33%. Rock Slide. Kills Farfetch. And I am going to send back out Muck. Just freely Gunk Shot. Unless he switches out into a Steel type. Gunk Shot kills Cradily. And we are at 5-4. He sends out Houndoom. I'm going to Memento. Fire Blast. Doesn't kill Muck. Muck gets off of Memento. Cripples the Houndoom. And we are going to force it to switch out. I'm going to just send out Volcarona. Volcarona takes 50%. I'm going to Roost this turn, expecting him to switch out. We're able to get off a Roost, and he sends out his Caracosta. Probably going to Shell Smash turn 1, but I'm just going to Giga Drain. Giga Drain kills Caracosta. We are so far doing great this battle, 4-3. And he forfeit. So we are a 2-1 in this episode. Let's see, who are we going to face in our fourth battle? We are facing Matthew M87. We're leading with Empoleon, he's leading with Conkeldurr. It's not the best start for us. Expecting the Mach Punch, I am going to switch out into Ninjask. He knocks off, which knocks off our leftovers. Not the best. I'm going to Protect. He Ice Punches. We get the speed boost. Going to Substitute. Behind a sub. Ice Punch will break our sub, but we are just racking up the speed boost. Going to Protect again. He uses Mach Punch. We're super fast. Now he may Mach Punch us, which is a problem. I'm just going to Baton Pass. He Mach Punches. He kills us. Unfortunately, not able to set up a lot of speed on one of our mons. I'm going to Brave Bird. He switches out into Lugia. Brave Bird doesn't do that much. I'm just going to Will-O-Wisp. Get the Will-O-Wisp. He Thunder Waves. And I'm going to switch out into Avalugg. Aeroblast does quite a bit, but we're slowly weakening him. I'm just going to Avalanche. He switches out back into his Conkeldurr. Avalanche does 24%. I'm going to Roar Conkeldurr out, because it's not something we want to deal with. Back into Lugia. Lugia unfortunately kills, so I'm going to have to switch out into Samurott. He Aerial Blast only does 34% on Samurott. I'm going to, what's his speed? It's probably faster. I'm just going to Waterfall. He switches out into his Shiftry. Shiftry takes the waterfall. Is Shiftry faster? Probably. Expecting the grass move, I'm going to switch into Avalog. He knocks off. Avalog loses its leftovers. And Avalog is probably going to drop here. Unless he switches out. He just kills Avalog right there. Now we can switch into Primeape. Maybe he'll expect a close combat, switch into his Lugia, and I'm just going to Ice Punch. He switches into Cofagrigus. Ice Punch doesn't do that much. Primeape's ability becomes Mummy, and I'm going to get out of here. Doesn't look like we're going to win this battle. He nasty plots, which isn't good. I'm going to Waterfall, trying to get as much damage as possible. Doesn't do that much. Samurott becomes Mummy. But Cofagrigus flinches. Maybe we can keep flinching him. Let's hope for another flinch. We didn't get the flinch. Samurott falls. What are we gonna do here? Don't want Talonflame getting the Mummy ability, so I'm going to switch out into Empoleon. I'm going to Toxic. Hidden Power doesn't kill us. It's probably Hidden Power Ground. I am going to Hydro Pump. Hydro Pump kills Cofagrigus. Let's see, what does he switch into? He switches into Conkeldurr. I am going to just set up Stealth Rocks. Empoleon is going to drop here. Got Stealth Rocks up. He Drain Punches. Empoleon doesn't live as expected. And I'm going to switch out into Talonflame. I'm just going to Brave Bird. Conkeldurr unfortunately lives. He Ice Punch. Talonflame lives barely. I'm going to Roost here. He Mach Punch. Talonflame falls. And now it is just up to Primeape. That is our Choice Scarfed Primeape to win the battle. He sends out Lugia. We send out Primeape. The only thing I can do here is Ice Punch. So hopefully his last two mons, which haven't been revealed, are weak. He Roost. He is just going to Roost stall us. Which is unfortunate. It's going to Aerial Blast. Primeape is able to live. And Lugia falls this turn. Maybe we can come back. I don't see... There is a chance that his last two mons are weak to Ice. He sends out Shiftry. Shiftry probably has Sucker Punch and probably will kill here. He Sucker Punch. Primeape drops. We are 2-2 now. Now going into our final battle. We're playing against someone named Ryan. And he leads with Cherum, we lead with Ledian. I'm going to Toxic. Cherum takes the Toxic. It Hidden Powers, only does 29%. We can just... I am going to Roost here. Hidden Power. Roost. Back at full HP. Whatever. Early Bird. So this looks like it's a speed tie. I'm going to U-turn. hopefully not take any more damage. He switches out into his Flareon. We're able to gain some momentum by seeing that he switches out into Flareon. We can switch out into Donphan. He may Facade here, so I am going to just Earthquake. He Facades, only does 57%. Flareon falls to the Earthquake. He switches back into Cherim. I am going to just freely switch out into my Ledian, which walls it. He Giga Drains, only does 7%. We're almost back up to 100 because of leftovers. And I am going to Encore. Unfortunately, we encored his hidden power. But we can just Roost. Back to full HP. Hidden power isn't super effective. So it's hidden power electric? That's what it seems like. I'm going to U-turn. U-turn almost kills Cherim. I'm going to switch into Snorlax. Cherim drops because of Toxic, and we are 6-4. He sends out Breloom, which probably, it may actually Sword Stance expecting a switch. So I'm going to just Fire Punch. He just Mach Punches. Fire Punch does 60%. Expecting another Fire Punch or another Mach Punch, I am going to switch out into Ledian. Mach Punch only does 14%. And unless, well, he probably has Rock Tomb. We are faster, so I am going to Roost. He switches out into Reshiram. We Roost up. He doesn't seem to be faster, so we can get off a U-turn here. We got a crit. Expecting the fire attack, I'm going to switch out into Thick Fat Snorlax. He misses, which is great for us. We're able to get off a Body Slam. Hopefully get a Paralysis. He gets a crit. Snorlax unfortunately falls. And I am going to send out... I'm going to send out Gardevoir. We trace Turbo Blaze, but we're going to lose that ability. Going to Substitute. Knowing we're faster, gain a little of insight of what he's wanting to do. He may switch. I'm going to start the timer. So currently we are 5-4, almost back to an equal battle. Our Donphan and Ledian have taken damage, but his Breloom has also taken damage. He stays in. Blue Flare does about 48%. Going to just Hyper Voice. Hyper Voice only does 50. Blue Flare breaks the sub. Unfortunately, it looks like he will live another Hyper Voice. So I am going to just switch out into Donphan. Take the Blue Flare. Donphan faints. Now we can send out Rayquazza. And he may not want to take it, but just in case, I'm going to just Outrage. Reshiram drops. Unless he has a Fairy type, whatever which is in, or a Steel type, won't be wanting to take an Outrage from a Rayquaza. He switches into Diggersby. Only thing we can do is Outrage. And Outrage. Diggersby lives. Our Lumberry cured our confusion. Now we can just Extreme Speed so we don't lock ourselves in. Diggersby falls, and we are 4-2. He switches out into Umbreon. I am going to... Does... They both do 180. I'm going to just... Well, 180 base power because of Stab. I'm going to just Outrage. Only does 48%. Foul Play will kill us next turn. Outrage will not faint Umbreon. Outrage, 45%. He just Heal Bells. Did Breloom have a status? I guess it did. We were able to kill Umbreon because of him using Heal Bell. Outrage kills Umbreon. Rayquaza is confused. He sends out Breloom. Expecting the Mach Punch, I will just Extreme Speed. Rayquaza does not get confused. Extreme Speed kills. GG. Oh, he's left. We are able to go 3-2, which makes us 7-3 for random battles, which is alright. But that ends the episode. See you all next time.